In this lesson, we'll learn how to look at what Excel is currently pointing at and how to make Excel select specific areas within the application. As a note before this lesson begins, the commands that you will learn in this lesson are generally used for debugging purposes. You will not want to use these in your normal code to exact change onto your spreadsheets. These commands are handy for checking what your code is doing when you want to find something that is not doing what you want it to be doing. Being able to detect what VBA is looking at will help you make adjustments. The first function we'll look at is called active cell. This command does exactly what it sounds like. It tells you what is currently active in VBA's memory, what the application is currently looking at. You can use this with a variety of properties and methods, such as value, address, or font. You can also combine this with the column and row command to find out what is currently being looked at. Sometimes you'll find your code getting confused and writing above or below what you want it to do in a way VBA indexes things. Remember, rows do not start at 0, unlike indexes which do. The second feature that we'll be looking at will be the select method. This method essentially takes the pointer of the application and selects the object you tell it to. Think of this method as doing something manually, in the sense that you could repeat this action yourself. However, as we know, it is more efficient to do things through code. The reason we may want to use this select is because there are sometimes commands that VBA has trouble executing for one reason or another. The reason may not be immediately apparent. It will either not execute at all or give you an error. If you want an easier way to try to change the code before troubleshooting a large selection, you may find yourself wanting to use the select method. It will often solve the problem without having to change complicated code. Again, please note that this method is not as efficient as doing things through the normal way and just pointing VBA at the object with range. However, it's a good method for a quick fix if need be.